Hey people, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 22 of Raincoat Blind. Last time, we started exploring the Mystery Labyrinth for the Nail Man case, in which we went to a recreated version of the clock tower crime scene, and we theorized that basically the killer escaped via a rope ladder that basically they then split and then they dragged out and then they burnt in the church incinerator. Though, before we could really come to that conclusion, we encountered a mystery phantom version of Seth that had basically this weird flower afro and was attacking us with megaphones like something you'd see Kamaru doing out of Ultra Despair Girls. And basically I was struggling with a whole new mechanic where we were free falling and we had to basically, and if the megaphone that wasn't the answer, well, basically you had to just do nothing. You couldn't dodge. You basically just had to sit back and accept it. I thought it was like some rapid press sort of thing, which is why I was struggling with it, but once I got the hang of it, it wasn't too bad. But anyways, let's get going. Let's see what our next thing is. So, do we have to go to the different paintings, or? Okay, yeah, this is starting to give off some vibes of Edgar Tegle's mind from Psychonauts, basically with the different paintings. Just 4 paintings, 4 different areas. Can we leave? Can we go home? Okay, but anyways. Let's just see what's going on up here. Okay, we're in a cathedral. Yeah, fitting, considering that basically the culprit is basically part of the clergy. Let's see.
Hey, a treasure chest. Can I open it? Check it out. A new solution.
Yeah, though you didn't exactly give us time to answer you. Okay, persons with access to the incinerator. That should have been a mystery key right from the get-go when we learned about that.
We're back to the original spot.
Okay, so I take it we can't go to the fire tree?
So, we cleared the first route.
Yeah, how much you want to bet that we're going to be going for tree 1, then 2, then 3?
We just need to keep this up and go through each shrine one by one to gather clues about the culprit, which supposedly leads to solving the real-life case. I'm starting to understand how the Mystery Labyrinth operates.
You learn fast. Unlike a certain master I know.
Hopefully, Shinigami, if we learn fast, you would be upset with us.
You're so impressed. Why don't you just sign a pact with Halara?
Oh, are you sulking? You're the jealous kind, aren't ya?
Pot calling the kettle black?
No, I'm not.
We're short on time, aren't we? Let's move on.
Right.
I can't wait to reap the culprit's soul. What do we do next? You can choose whichever you want, so why not start with the one you're most confident with?
Well, how about we just start in chronological order?
Let's see.
Let's go to 1.
The first locked room happened 6 months ago in a secret club in Kamasaki district. An old geezer was nailed to the wall in an underground casino. If you think you're up for it, then let's solve this thing. Are you going to the first locked room?
Yeah, we'll go to the first locked room. Yeah, and then we find Seth. I want to play the roulette table. I want to be a Frenchman.
Oh, did we get trapped inside a locked room again? But if the mystery isn't solved, then I won't escape this place. Trapped in a cramped room with these two. Sounds
Hey, you could do worse with Yuma. You could do worse than Yuma.
I have no intention of playing along with your fantasies. Yuma, hurry up and take care of this.
Yeah, okay.
Where'd the culprit flee from?
This is where I used Halara's forte with my coalescence for the first time. Post-cognition allowed us to see the crime scene as it was in the past. Some things were obviously different. Those are most suspicious.
Yeah, I would say that the vent is where the culprit fled from. I mean, where else would they go? The culprit fled from the culprit.
Here. I know. What about the vent?
Yeah, then watch it like, no, it's not the vent. The culprit faces the wall.
Through the vent?
Yes, I'm sure of it.
Yeah, I mean, there were the bent nails, not to mention it's the only way out.
When I saw the crime scene with your post-cognition, the screws on the four corners of the vent cover were removed. Which means the culprit must have escaped from there.
Yeah, knowing how the real Seth is, I wouldn't be surprised if he hit an event at least once. Just Seth pops out of a vent. That's how he goes about the Amatra. That's how he basically goes about just their detention center, basically. He goes to investigate a client. He's just crawling through the vents. That's his form of a hallway. He just pops out of the ceiling, just slithers out of an air vent.
You're saying the culprit escaped from the vent? That's impossible.
Master, poking full of holes until he's a makeshift golf course. What does that mean?
Okay, at least we're not doing any more free falling. Yeah, instead he just sends us to a static-filled hell. Okay, nails beneath the vent.
My time will cost you.
No! I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to click it.
Used the vent. That's utterly impossible.
Hey, might as well use this.
Where that vent is, isn't it pretty high up? There's no way you could get there. Even if the cover was removed. There's no foothold to use to reach it.
There we go.
Flash through this mystery.
Okay, I have to admit that was a little handy.
Some of the nails stuck in the bottom of the vent were bent downward. The culprit used the nails driven into the wall as footing to reach the vent. The weight caused the nails to bend.
Okay, got that one done.
So you're forced to fight this way every time. Quite the test of endurance.
Yeah, though it would be nice if we had more just consecutive rounds one after another. You know, instead of just doing one, then take a break, one, take a break.
Yeah, no kidding.
However, solving the mystery itself was simple. The nails were used as footing to escape through the vent. Did you find that out using my post-cognition?
Yeah, without your help, this case would have been impossible to solve.
You'll never be considered a full-fledged detective until you can handle a case like this on your own.
Hey, teamwork makes the dream work.
Sorry.
You got lectured again. Sucks to be a rookie, huh? Anyway, let's head out. We'll use the nails on the wall as footing, just like you deduced.
Yeah, then we can greet Phantom Seth in the vent.
Right, let's hurry.
Oh yeah, okay, now this is really giving off Black Velvetopia vibes.
The Mystery Labyrinth. Such a bizarre place. I must ask, is there no way to escape besides solving the mysteries?
You mean like an emergency exit? Unfortunately, I don't think that exists.
An emergency exit, huh? Well, there is one. Kinda.
Dying?
There is?
But it doesn't solve anything. You'll just go right back to the mess you came from. Besides, to use the emergency exit, you'll have to pay a heavy, heavy price.
And that is?
Don't worry about it. Using it here wouldn't help anyway. So, never mind. Just concentrate on solving the mystery.
Got it.
Okay, are we gonna get another chest? Okay, no we are not. Okay, yes we are.
There it is! Another treasure! So, who's gonna open the treasure chest this time? How about, whoever looks like they'd win a character popularity poll?
So, namely Yuma. Or Halara.
Oh, that's me. All right, another solution key.
I don't know. I mean, in the Danganronpa fan, I don't know. Makoto was a pretty heavy hitter in terms of Danganronpa popularity.
Looks like another clue leading us toward the culprit.
But then again, that could also have to do with just Makoto's heavy involvement in the series, as well as the fact that basically his love interest is Kyoko, who basically also carries significant weight on her own.
Someone then.
Yeah, and then all eyes go to Yuma.
Considering the culprit used those nails as footing, they would have to be nimble. And given the size of the vent, only someone thin could fit through it.
So the culprit must be thin. We're narrowing down the possibilities quite nicely.
Keep it up, Master. This is all thanks to my training.
Okay, let's go to the mansion next.
All right, let's keep going and solve the remaining locked rooms.
Yeah, and then basically, and then Phantom Seth's gonna pop out of a painting like Mario 64. Okay, let's go to the mansion. I want to go to the mansion.
The second locked room mystery occurred 3 months ago in that mansion. The corpse was inside the study, and the room's key was found underneath the corpse. If you think you're up for it, then let's solve this thing. Are you going to the second locked room?
Yes, we are. Okay, Shinigami's secret. Depending on Shinigami's emotional state, not only can horns and a tail sprout, but her entire body can take on a fiery form.
There are dolls nailed across the room. The victim is nailed down in the same manner. And the culprit was also missing from this room? It shares common traits with the other Nail Man killings.
And we're trapped again. Looks like you gotta solve the mystery of this locked room, or we're not leaving.
I'll try.
Okay, in that case, I think that's gonna be the vent above. Where'd the culprit flee
The
from?
door was locked when the corpse was found.
Yeah, but they could have used a rope as well as that grate.
And the only key was underneath the body. There are no windows that could have been used to escape. And the vent is too small to fit
Unless you had
through.
something like a rope to assist you.
So how did the culprit escape from here?
Okay, let me just go in. Can I see? Okay, apparently you can't just go in. You can't use the mystery. Okay, you can't go in. Sorry, you can't go into your pause menu and see. Well, frankly, the only real possibility that we have is just that grate there. Mistake.
It's too small for someone to pass.
Yeah, but what if
through.
they had a rope? Basically, they have a rope that's basic that goes through the vent, and then basically it's attached to the door. They yank and then boom, pull the door open.
Yes, and it looks like the bars are screwed shut from the inside, so they can't be removed.
You can't escape through there.
Okay, we can't use the corpse. Okay, it can't be the desk. Okay. I'm gonna go with the doll.
Are you curious about the doll? I'm sure your instincts are correct. But that has nothing to do with the current problem of how the culprit is.
Well, the eyes were hollowed out. Basically, what if the culprit used a ladder or something?
Solve each problem before.
I understand. Here.
Watch, I was just thinking ahead. Okay, at least we're right.
To leave the room, the culprit had to have taken this door to the hallway.
huh? There's nothing special about that.
Okay, in that case, I was just misreading the question. I was basically I thought they were asking what method did the culprit use to flee the room.
But there's no other possibility. There isn't another entrance or exit.
But the door itself was locked and the key was found under the corpse, right? After locking it from outside in the hallway, how did the culprit enter the room and put the key under the corpse?
Try it. Everything must be verified.
Sure. After committing the crime, the culprit went out to the hallway with the key in hand. They then locked the door. Assuming that's the only way to create this locked room, the problem is...
What are you going to do with that key in your hand, Master? Don't tell me you still have...
Well, it
your
was
mind
taken
clear?
up through the vent, through the grate.
Hold on, let me think this over. We should go back inside for now.
Yeah, and then we're agreed to Phantom, Seth.
Huh?
Looks like we're locked out.
This is bad, Master! You better hurry or you'll fall into the abyss!
What do I do?
Calm down. You just need to solve the mystery. Doing that will open the path. You can do it, can't you?
Yes, I'll try.
We have to put the key back in the locked room, right? In that case...
Okay, thrown in.
That's right. The key could be slid through the gap in the vent cover.
They could use the
above
rope.
door. And if they manage to throw the key right under the corpse from here... It stopped. But nothing happened. The door is still closed.
If it was wrong, a trap would have activated. So we're on the right track about the key being thrown in.
Yeah, but they could have used the rope.
But there's more to it than that. If you simply
A
threw
pulley.
it in, it'd be impossible to position it under the corpse.
Pulley.
I see. So this is the vital clue for this locked room.
I'm guessing pulley.
Have you already solved the trick to this locked room?
You haven't?
Hey, quit playing hard to get and tell us. Or just me. You can whisper it in my ear.
If you want information from me, you'll have to pay a fitting price in Xian. Of course, I don't work for cheap.
You're in the mystery labyrinth that's being controlled by Shinigami, basically. She'll harvest your organs.
You really are a devil. Trying to take money from a death god, huh?
The key was definitely tossed inside. But that doesn't explain how it got under the corpse. So, how did the culprit pull
Pulley.
off that trick after tossing the key in? Maybe the corpse was moved? That would explain how it was on top of the key. But how do you move a body from outside a locked room?
Aww, the way's completely blocked off.
But the only things here that can block our progress are mysteries, right?
That's true. So, we just need to solve the mystery.
At least give me a heads up first.
It says, how was the corpse moved?
Yes, we can read Shinigami. We can read in this virtual novel.
I've been trying to figure it out for a while, but...
Evidence was left at the scene.
Huh?
There was that creepy doll.
If you look at the evidence, you'll understand what tool the culprit used to pull this off.
Tool?
That's all the advice I'll provide. You must figure out the rest yourself if you wish to be a true detective.
Got it.
Got it? You just want the mystery solved for you, huh? I can tell, because I'm your mentor. So, I'll help you out. Are you ready? You better be.
Huh? Ready for what?
Lay it all out, Master!
Okay, let's do it. Hangman's Gambit time. Rope, pulley, something. Okay, the culprit used a pulley, probably. Rope. P-U-L-L-E-Y. Okay, is there a P? Okay, yeah, there is a P.
You can do it, Master!
Okay. Okay, is there a P? Okay, I just want to make sure.
Wrong!
Okay. Okay. I thought it was also going to be noose.
Hurry up, Master!
Okay. Pulley? I don't know. There was a P! There was no P! Restart from last checkpoint. I am not good with Hangman Gambits. I am not.
There are dolls nailed in
Oh, yippee, we can't skip.
And we're trapped.
Is there a way to skip?
The door was locked when the corpse was found. And the only there are no so
Okay, at least we can move this along.
here. This has to
Okay, I'll actually use a hint this time around.
The door is after locking.
Try it.
Yeah, if only there was a way to skip through these sections and just go right back to the go back to the Hangman's Gambit.
after committing assuming that
What do you... Don't tell...
hold on.
Pulley? That's what I'm guessing. Pulley.
Looks like
It even had the right number of letters.
This is bad, Master!
What do I do?
calm down. You can.
We have to put the key back in the locked room, right? In that case...
My guess is that it's a pulley system.
That's right. The key could be slid through the gap in the vent cover above the door. And if they manage to throw the key right under the corpse from here, but
It was...
But there's more.
Yes, we are aware that there's more.
If you want it, of course.
You...
the key would. So maybe, but
Aww...
But the only.
That's true.
at least
It's sad.
I've been.
Evidence.
Huh?
If
How's
you
the
look-
corpse move?
That's all.
Got it. So...
Seesaw effect?
Wait.
Is this gonna be another case of seesaw effect? Okay, let's try this again, shall we?
Are you ready to play the Shinigami puzzle?
Okay, what sort of marks were in the... Wait, use a... Used a slide? A saw? A slig? Okay, at least we have something out of it.
Tick-tock.
Used used a slit, okay, a syringe, a slide. Okay. At least we got one letter.
You only have 30 seconds left! Hurry up, faster!
Okay, really, what is this?
This is...
Okay, yippee, we get to do this again. Restart from last checkpoint. We're doing this. I am horrible with these sort of checkpoints. Sorry, I'm not the checkpoint, the freaking Hangman's Gambit. It would be nice if you could just restart from the crossword.
There are dolls in the culprit.
I'll try. The door was and the only there are no so
Okay. It was an S.
here.
If only there was a way to speed through this, you know? Just do like an auto skip.
To leave the
Huh? There's nothing special.
but there's
But the door is after lock.
Try it.
after committing assuming that's
What do you...
Because basically the way I'm seeing it is that just a pulley system was used to basically bring the key in.
Looks like
Yeah, great. I'm getting some massive seesaw effect vibes from this one.
This is that...
what do I do?
calm down. You can do.
It's Correcchio's haunting this one.
We have to put the key back in the locked room, right? In that case...
Okay, thrown in. Yes, we know about this.
The key could be
I'm aware of this.
safely
I
jabbed in
guessed
the
it.
vent cover above the door. And if they manage to throw the key right under the corpse from here, it's but
It was wrong.
But there's more. I see.
alarm.
You have it.
Hey, quick!
Okay, let's
If you
see.
want it, of course.
You really...
The key.
Yeah, you know the Hangman Gambit?
So maybe the but
I stink at Hangman's Gambit.
Aww,
But the only.
that's true. It says...
I've been
Evidence.
huh?
If you look at
Tool.
that's all.
Yeah, we're basically just... I'm assuming it's a pulley system, but there is no pulley. Pulley is not an answer. Okay, third time's the charm, hopefully. Or is it going to be a 7 times the charm sort of thing?
Try to solve it lickety-split.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay, strangle. A string! A string! It's a string? Seriously? A string? String! I was using pulley!
That's right.
String! Chat. Yeah, CzarThwomp logic gets best. CzarThwomp logic gets fine. I can't get string!
was evidence of a thin string being used at the scene of the crime.
Yes, which meant that a pulley system was used. Pulley.
A sturdy and thin string like a fishing line must have been used to move the body.
You would think a tiny string could move a whole corpse.
Pulley system.
There he is again! That rude and gloomy guy!
That deduction is wrong. You're wrong.
What could be wrong about it? Master sounded really confident just now.
Listen. The nails in that corpse's leg pierced through his body and into the floor, which means the corpse was fixed in place.
Yes,
So
but
how could the corpse be moved?
yes, but it wasn't as fastened from the torso.
Oh, true. If the corpse was stuck in place, it'd be impossible to move it.
Indeed. It would be impossible.
Laura, you think so too? So I was wrong the whole time? Huh? The door!
The truth is slipping further away!
Of course it is. Because your deduction is wrong. You people will never reach the truth. This is the end.
Master, let's take him down first!
Yeah.
Okay, at least he's not causing us to free fall again. Okay, bloodstains on the corpse.
Your deduction is wrong. Do you have any proof that the corpse was moved? The corpse was fixed in place.
Okay, that's not the one we're going with. Okay, sorry.
That's it. Those bloodstains are suspicious. How did they end up like that?
Except...
If the corpse always was on its back, tracks like this would have been made.
Wouldn't that have been some kind of proof? Then let's take a closer look at what the guy said.
Your deduction is wrong. Do you have any proof that the corpse was moved? The corpse was fixed in place. It didn't move a millimeter. In fact,
I was trying to duck.
Shows no sign it was ever moved.
Okay, there we go.
No, there was evidence the body had been moved. The upper and lower parts of the body bled out differently. The blood from the lower body flowed naturally outwards, along the body's outline. But blood from the upper body looks like it flowed in a downward direction, toward his hips. If the corpse was motionless on its back, there wouldn't be such unusual bloodstains. In other words, it's safe to assume the body's position was different from when it was discovered.
Okay, are we doing a round two here?
What? What's this?
Ugh, gross! We gotta hurry and get through that door.
Unusual circumstances. As long as the corpse was pinned to the floor, it couldn't be moved. You can't change the truth.
Even this didn't work? Am I just wrong about it all?
No, you're correct. The answer you've reached using the evidence is the truth.
Laura!
There's no doubt a fine string was used in this case. Evidence at the crime scene indicate the corpse was moved. So all that remains is to answer, how was the pinned body moved?
Pulley system.
That bizarre bloodstain holds the clue to all of this.
The blood stain? If the bloodstain is the clue for how the body could be moved, even while pinned...
Master, we gotta chase after the door! It's getting further away!
Hey, wait!
I won't let you!
Just floating after us on his platforms. What position was the corpse in? Upper body staying up.
That's right. The corpse was sitting up at first. That's why only the wounds in the upper half of the body bled straight down.
What was used to sit the body upright?
The string I mentioned before was thin but sturdy. It was all over the room, holding the body's upper half in place. That's the reason only the corpse's neck had marks on it.
Okay, we gotta be dealing with the doll. Why was the corpse lying on his back at the time of the discovery? Okay, the string was cut. Okay, I was wrong. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, the string was retrieved. Okay, cut, retrieved, same difference. It had to be cut in order to be retrieved.
Then retrieved all the string that kept the corpse in place from outside the door.
But how did they do that? By cutting the string.
And with nothing to support it, the top half of the corpse fell back to the floor, just like how it was discovered.
It appears this locked room mystery will finally be solved.
Huh? When did that happen?
Maybe you're supposed to recreate the locked room in the same way the culprit did. Master, you know the answer, right? Let's finish this.
Right.
Recreate the locked room. Hooray! I'm gonna probably fail miserably at this.
You gotta think like the culprit, Master.
Think about how the culprit created the locked room and follow the same steps to complete the room.
That place is suspicious.
Inspect items following the sequence of events. Some of the items weren't used in the crime, so be careful.
You have to recreate the culprit's locked room mystery.
Okay, let's do it. Okay.
Maybe you got the order wrong. Stay calm. First, you need to tie the fishing line down.
Okay.
Maybe you got the order wrong. First, you need to tie the fishing...
I'm gonna tie this area, aren't I? The desk light can't... Okay, the desk light isn't gonna exactly be the most stable area. What's more stable than the corpse? The fishing... Okay, the fish tank can't really be used.
Maybe you got the order first.
I'm gonna fail at this, aren't I?
Maybe you got the order first.
No order's right! Okay, I'm just gonna guess it's the vent.
First, a knot was tied through a slit in the vent.
Okay, I was doing it in the opposite order. That's why I was getting thrown off.
After that, the fishing line was drawn away to another location. In terms of sequence, it'd probably be easier to start with things that are fixed in place.
Okay, it was also tied to the doll.
That's it! It passed through a doll's eye.
And then the fishing line passed through the eye to somewhere else.
Okay. Painting?
No, there's no need for the line to go there. You proved that yourself already.
It says there are 5 places.
Right. The line was then passed around a certain point on the corpse. That was...
Under the neck. Yeah, under the hips.
Here, behind the neck. The line ends here to support it. Now, it's clear that the line passed through the vent, the doll's eye, and ended beneath the neck.
Hang on. Why pull the line through the doll first? Can't you just start by pulling it from under the body?
To support the body's weight, the line needs to pass through the doll first, as it was fixed in place. Next, the fishing line.
Okay, sorry. I don't think it would be passing through the desk lamp. Or maybe it would.
Great work! I think you're getting cool.
Okay. I was not trying to talk to you, Shinigami.
There are 3 points with signs of wear from the line. That should tell you what. Think it over one more time.
Stop penalizing me! Back to the doll?
There are 3 points with think it over. There are 3 points. Think it over.
Painting?
There are 3 points. Think it over one more.
I'm sorry, it's kind of hard to visualize this. Okay, it's not the painting, it's not the desk lamp, it's not the corpse, it's...
Now, to return the line to the vent. This kept the corpse's upper torso in place. The room has been completely prepared. So next...
Okay.
The culprit exited through the door and locked it with the key. And then...
Okay, where was the key thrown from? Yeah, the culprit took it home.
The key was thrown through the gap in the vent.
Okay, I was kind of getting things confused with just... Hey, I thought that was just... Oh, hey, where are we tying things
If
down?
the culprit managed to drop the key next to the corpse, the only thing left was to untie the line. Then... the corpse, which was supported only by the line, would fall face up on top of the key. That's how the culprit created the locked room.
Hooray! You did it! That's my master!
Okay, that was a bit more difficult than I thought it was gonna be.
The bloodstains were strange. The length of the nails driven into the upper and lower body were different. The nails on the upper half didn't penetrate all the way through the body, but the nails on the lower half went all the way through and into the floor. That was how the lower half could be secured, while the upper half could still be moved around.
That sure was tricky, but you managed to solve the mystery behind it.
Okay, and on that note, I think now would be a good time to end things off. Anyways, I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer, and I hope you come back for the next one. If you like this video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever that you want. And with that, I'll see you next time. Bye.